So there's this new comedy out in theaters right now called Joyride, and it's quite an interesting flick. It's produced by Seth Rogen, which is kind of weird but very funny. As there is, like, once I learned that it was produced by Seth Rogen at the end, like, looking back on it, I can see the Seth Rogenisms of it all, which is weird because he wasn't part of the writing team. He just produced. But it did, like, take some boxes from Seth Rogen comedies. Um, but it's a very fun movie and an enjoyable time. This one's gonna be quick. Um, the story is about this group of girls who just go off and encounter wacky hijinks. So pretty much the main character, portrayed by Ashley Park, she's trying to finish this deal and get these people brought onto her company. She's a lawyer, as clients to her firm, and she brings her best friend from childhood because she is not fluent in Chinese and doesn't know how to speak it, and her friend is. And so she goes, and their friend's cousin joins along, and she meets a friend from college while in China. And while trying to get this business deal set up, it doesn't work out, and now she has to, like, and all of a sudden she has to look for a birth mother to take to this businessman's party so that way they can meet up and show that I know family and they can get a deal going so she can become partner at the club firm. It's a convoluted plot, so all you really need to know is shit happens, and that's pretty much it. It's very convenient story for a lot of this, but to be fair, all comedies are convenient storytelling if you truly think about it. But this one's fun. It's a fun ride to enjoy. It's mostly character driven rather than plot driven, but there is a plot there, and the main plot is pretty much girl wants to find out who her biological mother is because she was adopted at a young age, and these friends go on and help her. There's a really funny twist at the end that I kind of enjoyed, and I can see how they built up to it, and I just really find it funny how they play it off at the beginning, going like, oh no, it's fine, and then once they learn the twist, they're like, I don't like you anymore, and it's kind of funny. But yeah, there is a subtle racism with this film, but that's it, pretty much, yeah. The story, I'll give a Hot Pocket score. It's not too much of a story to be engaged with and turn on a consistent basis. Cinematics, soundtrack really good. Visuals, fantastic. There was this one shot in, like, the countryside in China, in the lake, and you can see the mountains, a beautiful landscape, very well shot cinematically. Music was mostly good. There's one section that I didn't really like, and they kind of show it in the trailer, but they show a very dumbed down version in the trailer. It is, spoiler, a lot longer, and it left me, like, cringing for a solid, like, 2 minutes, but it was very funny. I just didn't necessarily enjoy it it was alright. It's a midway point of enjoyability. It was very funny. My friend, who doesn't really get a laugh out of a lot of movies, laughed a lot when he saw this. But yeah, we enjoyed this. Cinematics, I'll give it a hand grenade score. Directing was solid. It was paced very well, and just solid overall. Another hand grenade score, I'll give them that. Acting, it was really well acted, as mentioned earlier. Ashley Park did a great job with what she was given. The other leads did really well, but I want to specifically point out Sherry Cola, who also did a fantastic job. Sherry Cola and Ashley Park were the two main leads of the film, and they did both great jobs with their material. The other two, Stephanie Shu, and the other one, not super memorable, and, like, I didn't really care for their characters too much, but they both had arcs that were somewhat inspiring and enjoyable to watch. It's a fun movie. I'll give it a Hot Pocket score for acting, because to be fair, like, there could have been a little more with those side characters because they do seem to be a very important part of the film. Now my expectations and experience. I wasn't really expecting much. My friend, I was like along the same boat with my friend. Like, it looked like it could be fun, but the trailers are kind of a little iffy and a little bad in my opinion. Like, I didn't really like the trailer, but I still like was intrigued by the movie, and what I got was very different from what I was sold. And honestly, I appreciate it for it, but I didn't really super love the end product. But I did enjoy it. It was above average, in terms of quality. So I have to say, my theater was also really into it, and we were all very shocked at some moments in the film. Very enjoyable, very unexpected, very similar in my opinion now, like looking back on it, being a few hours away from having seen the film. I can compare this very easily to 80 for Brady. One character does whatever the fuck she wants, another is just trying to go along with it, one is embarrassed to really be there, and another is like the responsible one who's dealing with something rough. And it's really funny how they both just go way out of their comfort zones to a faraway land to try to do something that betters the future of the characters. And it's kind of weird how this is pretty much the young Asians 80 for Brady. It's a weird comparison, yes, but I just thought of it and I just had to say it out loud, or else I'd go insane. But other than that, I'm going to give the expectations a Hot Pocket score, mostly due to the fact that it was just nice and enjoyable, but it was nothing explosive, and very rewatchable. Like, maybe I'll watch it again, but I'm not going to seek it out to watch it again. But if I buy like a 12-pack and it's one of those, I'll put it in the microwave and I'll eat it up because it's enjoyable for what it is. So overall, this is a certified, I'm going to give it a Hot Pocket movie, certified Hot Pocket. Very enjoyable for what it is, and you will get sustained, you will be filled, you won't be disappointed. But other than that, it could have been a little more explosive and enjoyable. Other than that, leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below if you're planning on seeing Joyride or if you've seen it already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I'll leave you guys to it.